SEMO head coach Tom Matukewicz. The Redhawks 42-13 victors over Eastern Illinois this past weekend on its homecoming. This week on the road, they got number 8/9 Tennessee Tech as the opponent, Cookeville. Coach, some thoughts on your team, and then we'll go to some questions.
Yeah, I thought we really kind of played with the kind of energy and the edge that we really need to. It was fun to see those guys fly around and made some plays. And defensively, it's been getting better week after week, and one of our best performances. I think it started with stopping the run. And then we've played a lot better in the secondary last couple of weeks, got 5 takeaways, 5 interceptions. And so really happy for those guys. I think our biggest concern is special teams. We've been mediocre at best. In this game, we were about got us beat if it was closer. And so we got a work cut out for us on special teams, and we really got to lock in those details this week.
Was this the performance you'd just been sort of expecting to come at some point? Because you'd done all the other things, and then this is the week everything came together?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just with all the injuries and all this stuff, we're just still pretty young. It still feels like we're early in the season, even though we're not. But a lot of the players that are playing now are, and so we're kind of finally finding ourselves a little bit.
We talked about him last week. I asked you about the Johnny, another performance, 4 touchdown passes, 1 interception this week instead of 2, and he really got your offense going.
Yeah, you could just tell he's kind of captured the locker room. I think his rate of progress is pretty impressive. From when we had him in the spring and April to where he is right now, man, he has gotten so much better. So that kind of just tells you what kind of person he is, the character he has, and very thankful our team needed him to step up.
And then Donnie Cheers, probably his best game as a Red Hawk, 7 for 165 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, we challenged a lot of the other guys that have been healthy and returning to step up their game, and him, and along with other guys, did a really nice job. So happy for him.
Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball, and there were some performances all around. One that stood out to me: Jeremy Walden had 3 tackles for loss and a sack, amongst other contributors. And then if you'd also talk about DJ Delmore, who had the big interception for a touchdown.
Yeah, Jeremy's we really challenging our seniors to leave playing their best ball. He's one of those guys that we're counting on. And early in the year, he wasn't playing his best ball, and now he is. Had his best game of the year on Saturday. And DJ's a young guy that didn't start to begin of the year, and now has a starting role, and made a huge play. That pick six really was kind of the play of the game, flipped the momentum and all that. But he's still learning how to play consistently. Sometimes he's got effort up here, and then sometimes it looks like it's down here, and so we still have a lot of room to grow there.
And yeah, you forced a couple turnovers, but then you all didn't let them necessarily convert into a lot of points. Is there something about overcoming this? Yeah, I think you talked about last week, like the points off turnovers is really the key. So
yeah, I mean, you don't want to fumble, but that doesn't mean it's points. And the only way it really hurts you is if you let them get points off of it. And I think our red zone defense is outstanding. A couple. We hold them to field goals. They missed a field goal. And so if you can make people kick field goals, you're going to be in every game.
Let's talk about your opponent. Tennessee Tech's the #1 scoring offense in the country, and they're undefeated on the season. So what have you seen about them?
Yeah, I mean, it's just they're playing at a really high level. This is a big game for us. This is a game I got circled. I want our players to understand, hey, this is a big game. This is like we're in the playoffs. We lose this game, we're probably out of the league hunt. And so we need to go over there and play well, and I'm going to have them ready.
And and you said that with just the one conference slot, like you control your own destiny too. So what's that message to your team? Like, just win the games that are left on our schedule, and our goals are right there.
Yeah, totally. I mean, to start the way we started and to have the injuries we've had, to still be in meaningful games, and we've earned the right for this to be a meaningful game. They have, obviously. They're a great team. They got a great roster. They're coached well, and so It's going to be a challenge, but if we didn't play better, this wouldn't even be a game. Now, hopefully, we've learned some things, and now we can play with this team and make it a fourth quarter game, and let's see how it goes.
And how much, last question, just momentum of your team now having won. You came off the bye week. You've had 2 wins in a row just to keep that momentum building, all the positive vibes.
Yeah, momentum is huge, and confidence and all those things. But you have to earn all that, right? We've now playing well enough to be confident and to have some momentum. But this isn't a game of perfect. I promise you, they're going to make a bunch of plays, and we're going to miss a bunch of plays, but we're going to make some too. And so we can't live and die with each play. We just got to know we belong in this game. We're going to prepare and get ready to go try and win a tough road game against a top 10 opponent.
Coach, appreciate your time. Best of luck this weekend. We'll talk to you again this time next week.
Thanks.